What is going on, guys? Ancient Jarl here again with another in-depth overview on the mid lane mage Ao Kuang. Let's get right into his build here, and I'd go ahead and start off Ao Kuang with a Vampiric Shroud. The Vampiric Shroud, as you can see, passive, killing an enemy restores 10 health and 10 mana, so it just revitalizes you, rebuffs you, kind of helpful. Next, I would go with the Shoes of Focus, so you can plant Ao Kuang's 3, which is his tornadoes, as fast as you possibly can, because his Ao Kuang's tornadoes are the key to his existence. Next, I would go with Warlock Sash, just because the mana, and Ao Kuang's passive is the mana that he gets a certain amount of magical power from that, so Warlock Sash is a good item to use with him, and not to mention giving him extra health for survivability, never hurt anybody. So Warlock Sash next. Spirit of the Magus. I already had the struggle with this one. It gives you penetration and then stacking penetration with its passive. So Ao Kuang's tornadoes taking on somebody will do quite a bit of extra damage, so that's that there. And if you need a little bit of defense, Focus Void Stone is always good because, like I said, most mid lane mages don't gain other magical protections against their mid lane counterparts, so that's a thing you need to worry about. Also granting 25 penetration, and then Rada Tuhudi for maximum magical power. And then you can sell this later and maybe get a Polynomicon for a little bit of lifesteal and then that mad damage hit at the end, or you could go with a Polynomicon anywhere in the build. Again, builds are all situational, but this is just kind of a base. Combat Blink, because Ao does not have a jump, a leap. He has his 2, which allows him to slither, which I think he's immune to slows, if I'm not mistaken. We'll find out about that. But Combat Blink to get him out of crappy situations, and then Beads to do the same. And then a Ward and a Mana Potion, because when his tornadoes are level 5, which is your priority for leveling up your tornadoes. When his tornadoes are level 5, they use mad mana. And now we'll go into the other overview. Ao Kuang, there you can see he gains 68 health, 45 mana per level. Speed and range do not change. His attack speed barely changes, but does. And he gains 3 physical instead of 2.9, 2.8. That's 3 physical protections. That's pretty good. And then, as you can see, his HP 5 and MP 5 growing there. There's his basic attack damage. He has no progressions because he's a mage. His passive is Graceful Winds. Increases magical power by 5% of maximum mana. That's why having mana with Ao Kuang makes Ao Kuang so strong, because he can dish out a lot of damage with all the mana that he gets. Book of Thoth, I think, is another good choice, mana-wise. Ao Kuang's 1 is Squall. Ao Kuang fires a projectile breath attack that hits the first enemy in its path, doing damage and slowing all enemies in the area. It has a 50% slow, so it's good to hit somebody with that and then plant a tornado or use Ao Kuang's ultimate on them, dealing major damage. So don't forget about the slow before planting a tornado. Here's his 2 is his Slither. It's a self buff. Ao Kuang channels the wind, allowing him to move faster. Additionally, Ao Kuang is immune to slows for 1 second when activated. So there you go. It lasts 4 seconds. He gains that much speed, and he gets 1 second of immune to slows. Ao Kuang summons a tornado. Oh, this is 3, by the way. This is key move, is 3. Ao Kuang summons a tornado on his ground target location. A smaller tornado branches off onto enemies that come within the radius, doing damage every 0.5 seconds for 3 seconds, and is refreshed if the enemies stay within the radius of the tornado. As you can see there, it ticks off of that. Tornado lasts about 4 seconds. Damage per tick is there, as you can see. And Spirit's Tempest is Ao Kuang's ultimate. High damaging ultimate. Scales off 20% of his magical power. That's why also building mana allows Ao Kuang to do mad damage. Ao Kuang summons the spirit of one of his fallen allies to breathe down destruction onto his enemies in the path in front of him, doing damage and knocking all enemies to the side. So it's a knock-up, and it does extreme amounts of damage, has high mana costs, and an 80-second cooldown. As you can see here, going back to the tornado, speaking of mana costs, you can see at the max rank the tornado is 150 mana per usage, so that's why Ao Kuang really needs some mana potions. But anyway, guys, that is all I can tell you for here. I will see you in some gameplay. What is going on, guys? Here I am in some gameplay with some Ao Kuang in the mid lane. We have a Jungle Nua, questionable, but we'll see what happens. Nemesis solo, Ares, and Muzen Cobb duo. And I assume on their team, Mercury Jungle, Apollo, Sobek, tank and carry, Ao Kuang mid, and Hades solo, I assume. Could be Hades mid, Ao Kuang solo. Well, heck, they could lane. I've been wrong before, so I'll just go ahead and assume that I'm wrong. And that looks good. There we go. Now we'll head to lane. Again, I'm just trying to get an in-depth analysis, or an in-depth overview, rather, of every character in the game. Ao Kuang is one of the easier characters in the game, hence the tornado and then sit in tower and hide. That is one thing Ao Kuang is very good for. Is clearing waves with his 3. Oh, maybe they do have a Hades mid. Just having a little bit jump party. Never hurt anybody. So I'm going to go ahead here and assume that they have a Hades mid, obviously, since he's here. Muzen Cobb getting good poke off on Sobek right away. If he does not back, that will be a dead Sobek. However, another thing about Ares is he falls off. Ares falls off as a tank. His damage early game is stifling, but he falls off late. Oh, nope, they do have an Ao Kuang mid. I missed two creeps there. Mirror matchups really bore me, which sucks. I'm going to let these go ahead and get into tower because I do not want to tank them, and it's not worth tanking them. And I got that hit off in time to restore some HP and stuff. And that's be careful left. And there goes our jungle Nua going down there. Muzen Cobb getting potentially a double kill here. Muzen Cobb got our kill there. I don't know who got the kill on their team, though, for that lane. Hopefully not there. Yeah, there, Paulo got it. Ooh, good pickup, though. That's unfortunate for me. That's just unfortunate. Can't do anything there. Ooh, yeah, oh, there you go. Honey ticking good for him. Ooh, he missed, though. He's a sprint. I'm going to go ahead and pick up boots here. I unfortunately died there. Fell I'm going to go ahead and pick up the same sprint because sprint is very good on Ao Kuang actually. Getting him that added movement speed really helps. Our new jungle, like I said, was probably not going to do too good in the first place, but I mean, it can do okay. It's not a big deal. I don't know if I got them or if he got them. He's going to try and bait me here. Gonna get a little XP there. Pop another mana potion. Be careful. Died again there, but I ended up killing the Ao Kuang in the process. He's gonna kill her unless she gets out. Nice job. That really fast move that he has. I forgot what it's called there. Whatever is really there you go. Maximum velocity. The one that says "made you look." That's the one that would have killed her if she would have stayed. Hades has an amazing clear early game though, so that's just what Nemesis is going to have to deal with. Yeah, it looks like Fallen Tower in right lane in 6 minutes, so that's what I get for... Alright, sorry about this guys. In this portion of the video my audio cuts out, and then in about 2 to 3 minutes I stop the video recording because I want to get the audio fixed, and I jump into the audio and I get it fixed right away. But my hotkey selection to start recording did not appear, so I couldn't get my hotkey recording to go back up, so I had to Alt-Tab again, and then, but I didn't want to, just stop and sit there for a while and figure out how to get my hotkey to appear again. So I did have to eventually get out and then do that and fix it from that point on. But my audio stopped here, which is lame, and I hope that doesn't happen again at all. But anyway, right now I am heading to the mid lane to defend up the mid tower. They won't get too much poke out here because I can just toss down a tornado. A tornadus. And the bee doing work in the right lane as along with that Ares, because that is such a high damaging lane, which is great. At this point, I'm pretty safe. I'm pretty safe to assume that right lane is going to carry me through this game, along with Nemesis, because Nemesis late game is just a wrecking crew, as I think we displays it right here. Yep. Oh, nope, she dies. Okay. Just kidding. This Apollo hit much harder than I was ready for, and the in-game audio might not be working either, but yeah, I heard the audio cue for Ao Kuang's dragon, and I knew he thought I was going to be going in that direction, so I went ahead and stopped, or juked the other way instead. So, yeah, my audio cut out here. Nuwa getting a nice kill in the mid lane with her full slithery dragon form. She's just like me. I wanted to date her there for a second, but, that's not going to happen. Too high class. Mercury's ult just nails me here. I was not ready to... I did not see that coming. I thought he was going to dive, so I popped sprint and popped my NATO. Unfortunately, that wasn't enough. And here came Nuwa to my aid, but then I walked right into Mercury's... it's not a maximum velocity, like I said earlier. It's the made you look... maybe it is made you look. I think it's just made you... anyway, the audio cue for it is made you look, and then he pitched one of those out and smacked me with it, so I ended up falling here, and like I said, the gameplay is about cut out because... I stopped the recording because I realized the audio wasn't recording because I have a second monitor that I can see it on. So right about here, I will meet you back in the next clip of the video. Recording cut out, so now I just got back to recording there. I had to fix that. Next, I will go into nothing yet. Let's pick up some more a few more mana pots. There you go. Looks like he's going to pull him. Oh, good job. Good play. Good play. So my recording cut out, but now I got it back to play. Yeah, there's no way she was getting out of that. Mid camps are up though, so I'll take that. So there we go, got some Bad pickup there. That was a terrible trade in my favor. I mean, not in my favor. Bad trade. I'm going to build Voidstone because he does damage, and they have a Hades and a Sobek. So that'll help us out a little bit. I'm going to contribute more to the wards. Get some more mana pots. Nice job by the Zamuzin defending up the mid lane. Their Apollo is level, I'm not sure yet. Sobek late game has mad tankiness though, so we gotta be careful about that. Another wave into the tower will kill my tower, so I'm just trying to defend up. Good pickup by us there. Getting that Gold Fury down, that'll give me... We have a Nua and an Ares. Ares will probably go the Aura Voidstone if he's using Ares passive at all. Yes, he already did, so I will give myself more penetration in this situation. There we go. Hades dipped out. I mean, be careful middle. That double stinger, though. Headset is about to die here. We gotta do this in a hurry. Nice job, good pickup. Mana Muzenkov is tanky even though. I'm back here. Use this opportunity to back since we're doing such a good job pushing. I'll go straight into Rod here in this situation. So good overall spread. I'll go for that damage rush. Be careful left. Even though she's level 20, so she can probably melt right through that Apollo. And she's not taking any damage, so Apollo's not taking advantage of her. Oh, there, she did take a little bit there in the end. There might be nothing he can do. Nice job getting rid of that Mercurius, getting rid of all their damage. Come on, baby, burn him down. Nice. Oh, she died. Okay, never mind. But they still got the kill. Good pickup by our team there. Getting those kills. My headset's going wonko. There we go. Getting that left Phoenix, and Nuwa can just escape for free. Ooh, unless that Hades all comes through, then they will be dead. Headset's still beeping through. In fact, I'm going to turn it down. I don't know if it picks up in the in-game audio. So I apologize if it does. On my way. This is a good game. Good job. It was my fault. I was playing terrible in that situation, so happy my team could pick up on that. And there's the basic Ao Kuang game. I played pretty dang poorly for being Ao Kuang, though, so I apologize for that, but that was a win with Ao Kuang, and I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll hope to see you in the next video.